Sleepsayer welcomes you, dear listener. As evening's gentle shadows embrace the world, let's take a moment to find perfect comfort. Allow your body to settle deeply into your resting place. Take a slow, calming breath. Tonight, Sleepsayer will share a gentle adaptation of the legend of Preah Thong and Neang Neak, a foundational myth from Cambodia where dreams and reality dance together in perfect harmony. The sun sets over ancient Cambodian shores, painting the sky in warm hues of amber and gold. Waves caress the sandy beach with a gentle rhythm. The air carries the soft scent of tropical flowers and sea salt. In this peaceful moment, we journey to a time long ago, when the kingdom of Cambodia was born from the meeting of two worlds. Imagine a tranquil shoreline, where forests of emerald green meet waters of sapphire blue. The gentle rustle of palm leaves creates a soothing melody. Birds sing their evening lullabies as daylight slowly fades. This is where our story begins. Prince Preah Thong, pronounced Preah Thong, rests beneath the shade of a blossoming tree near the shore. His Indian kingdom lies far across the water, but today he seeks only peaceful solitude. The gentle rocking of his boat has left him feeling wonderfully drowsy. He watches as golden sunlight dances across the rippling waves. The prince's eyelids grow heavy as the warmth of the afternoon embraces him. He notices how his breathing naturally slows with each passing moment. The distant calls of seabirds blend with the whisper of the tide. Without realizing, he drifts into a pleasant daydream. In his dream, he walks along the shoreline as twilight paints the world in gentle blues. The sand feels cool and soft beneath his feet. Each step leaves a temporary impression, soon washed away by the tide. He follows a path of tiny shells that glimmer like stars fallen to earth. As moonlight begins to illuminate the beach, a curious sight appears before him. Footprints in the sand lead toward the water's edge. They seem to have appeared without a sound. Prince Preah Thong follows them with unhurried curiosity. At the water's edge, where waves transform into gentle foam, he pauses. The ocean breeze carries the sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine. Moonlight creates a shimmering path across the water's surface. And there, where the silver light meets the sea, a figure emerges. A woman of extraordinary grace rises from the gentle waves. Her movements flow like water itself, creating barely a ripple. Her eyes hold the depth and mystery of the ocean. This is Neang Neak, pronounced Neang Neak, princess of the Naga realm beneath the waves. The moonlight reveals her gentle smile, warm and inviting as a familiar dream. "Welcome, traveler," she says, her voice melodious as flowing water. "You have journeyed far from home." Her presence brings a sense of peaceful wonder to the shore. The prince feels no surprise, only a calm recognition, as if meeting someone from a half-remembered dream. "I seek nothing but the beauty of this peaceful shore," he replies. His words drift softly on the evening breeze. Between them, a moment of understanding passes without need for further explanation. Neang Neak, daughter of the Naga king, gestures to the beach where small lanterns have appeared, casting a warm glow. "Would you walk with me for a while?" she asks. Her footprints leave small pools of silvery light in the sand. Together, they follow the gentle curve of the shoreline. As they walk, Neang Neak shares stories of her underwater kingdom. She speaks of coral gardens where sea flowers bloom in endless colors, of ancient temples where the wisdom of the Nagas is preserved in patterns of light and shadow. Her words paint images that drift through the prince's mind like peaceful dreams. My people, the Nagas, have lived beneath these waters since time beyond memory, she explains. Her voice blends harmoniously with the rhythm of the waves. We are guardians of the threshold between worlds. Prince Preah Thong listens, feeling increasingly at ease in her presence. They pause at a place where a small stream meets the sea in perfect harmony. Fireflies dance above the water like stars come down to play. This is a place of connection, Neang Neak says softly, where different worlds can touch and blend without losing themselves. The prince watches as one glowing firefly lands gently on his outstretched hand. Its light pulses in rhythm with his heartbeat. Sometimes the most beautiful things happen at boundaries, he observes. Neang Neak smiles, pleased by his understanding. For 7 peaceful nights, they meet at the shore when the moon rises. Each evening brings new stories and deeper connection. They share memories like precious gifts, each one carefully unwrapped. Time passes with the gentleness of clouds drifting across the sky. On the 7th night, as stars blanket the heavens, Neang Neak brings a small wooden box. It rests in her palms like a treasured secret. This contains a portion of my father's sacred soil, she explains. A gift to remember our meetings should our paths diverge. Prince Preah Thong accepts the gift with grateful hands. The box feels warm, as if containing living memory. I have nothing of equal value to offer in return, he says. Neang Neak's smile deepens with genuine warmth. You have already given me the gift of your company, she replies. Her words hang in the air like gentle music. Some treasures cannot be held in hands. The prince understands the wisdom in her words. As dawn approaches, painting the horizon in soft pink and gold, Neang Neak looks toward her underwater home with a wistful gaze. Tomorrow I must return to my duties below the waves, she says. My absence has been noticed by my father, the Naga king. Prince Preah Thong feels a gentle sadness settle in his heart. Not sharp like pain, but soft like the shadow of a passing cloud. Will I see you again? He asks, his voice barely above a whisper. Neang Neak turns to him with eyes reflecting the last stars of night. The future writes itself in ways we cannot always foresee, she answers. Her wisdom carries the weight of ancient Naga knowledge. But connections once made are never truly broken. She places her hand over her heart in a gesture of remembrance. As the first light of day touches the water's edge, Neang Neak steps backward toward the gentle waves. Keep the sacred soil close, she instructs with quiet certainty. It will guide you when the time is right. Before returning to her underwater realm, she shares one final smile, the kind that leaves an impression on the soul. Then she submerges beneath the waves without disturbing the water's surface, leaving only ripples of memory behind. Prince Preah Thong returns to his waiting boat with the wooden box held carefully against his heart. The day feels different somehow, as if the world has shifted slightly. He sets sail for his homeland across the glistening sea, carrying memories more precious than any royal treasure. Months pass like pages turning in a well-loved book. Prince Preah Thong returns to his duties in his father's kingdom. Yet thoughts of Neang Neak and her underwater Naga world remain with him, like stars that appear each night, faithful and unchanged. One evening, as he sleeps peacefully in his chamber, the wooden box begins to glow with a soft, pulsing light. The sacred soil inside seems to whisper his name, gently pulling him from dreams into wakefulness. Following an instinct deeper than thought, he carries the box outside. The night wraps around him like a familiar blanket. Stars guide his path as he walks toward the shoreline. Each step feels both new and remembered, like returning home. At the water's edge, where land meets sea in eternal conversation, he opens the wooden box under moonlight's gentle touch. The sacred soil from the Naga kingdom glows with an inner light of its own, illuminating his hands with a warm, golden radiance. As if guided by an ancient wisdom, he sprinkles the soil along the shoreline. Where each grain falls, the land seems to expand outward, growing and flourishing like a garden blessed by unseen hands. New earth forms where there was once only water, a gift from the Naga king's realm. By morning's first light, a new stretch of land has emerged from the sea, rich with fertile soil and already sprouting the first green shoots of life. Birds arrive to investigate this newly formed paradise. Their songs celebrate the miracle of creation, the birth of Cambodia. Prince Preah Thong watches in peaceful wonder as butterflies appear. Their colorful wings catch the sunlight like living stained glass. This new land feels both familiar and magical, a perfect blend of his Indian heritage and Neang Neak's Naga gift. As he explores this emerging paradise, a familiar figure appears in the distance, walking toward him with the grace of flowing water. Neang Neak has returned, now able to walk upon the land created from her father's gift. Her smile holds all the warmth of remembered connection. "You have created a bridge between our worlds," she says with joy. Her voice carries on the gentle breeze like music, a place where the human and Naga realms can meet in harmony. Prince Preah Thong feels his heart expand with quiet happiness. Together they walk the new shoreline as morning light bathes everything in gold. This land, born of their connection, flourishes beneath their feet. Here, both our peoples can dwell in peace, the prince suggests. Neang Neak nods in serene agreement. And so it came to pass that the kingdom of Cambodia was established, a place where the wisdom of Indian and Naga cultures could blend in perfect balance, where differences were celebrated rather than feared, and where dreams and reality danced together in harmony. The new land prospered under their gentle guidance. Gardens bloomed with flowers from both realms. Children learned stories of both worlds with equal reverence, and the boundary between different ways of being became a place of creation rather than division. Even now, it is said, the spirit of that harmony remains in the land. in the peaceful meeting of river and sea along Cambodia's shores, in the gentle wisdom found in stories shared at twilight, in the dreams that visit those who sleep near the ancient waters. The legacy of Preah Thong and Neang Neak lives on in Cambodia's national identity, in the way the land embraces the sea with each tide, in the knowledge that the most beautiful possibilities often emerge when we honor the magic that exists at boundaries. As our story draws to a close, moonlight bathes the world in silver dreams. Each breath brings deeper peace. Let these gentle moments carry you into your own dreams. Sleep Sayer bids you good night.